Welcome to a little orientation of how to use a transmission jack. This is a telescoping type. I'll just show a few features here. This is how it raises. To lower it, you got two options. You can turn the knob, and sometimes that's a convenient way to go. Okay? Or if your hands are full and you're underneath the car, you can use a foot and accomplish the same purpose. Also, there's a handle. It's just to help roll it around. It's kind of nice. Not all jacks have that. Lastly, let's talk about the safety chain. This safety chain will wrap around the transmission, and there's a little hook. And that little hook has a wing nut and a bolt. And so you wrap it around the transmission, and you'll find the right chain link. Guess it wouldn't be quite that short. And of course, you tighten that. Some have a strap, some have a chain. Okay, just a little demonstration here. Of course, these little jaws are going to help me hold the transmission. And I'll show you what I mean by that here and now. We can maneuver these around where you want them, and then tighten the wing nut. Same here. Loosen that. If you want to go from the back, you want to come in from the side. It's all up to how you want to maneuver these. Okay? The one thing I would point out, I know I haven't done a really good job here, but you get the idea of what we're trying to accomplish. And that is, try to set the jack or the transmission, and of course if you're pulling it off the vehicle, try to put this in line with the vehicle. Meaning that way this can level side to side, and this handle, this screw jack, can level or tilt the transmission. If you got the transmission sitting on an angle, it's just not going to work. I'll show what I mean. Again, put the transmission in line, either direction. If you've got it on here on an angle, then you're going to be fighting it a little bit more. So these are to help you get the transmission, especially on installation. Okay, so that you'll have a whole lot more maneuverability. That's really the only features you got to know. How to raise it, how to lower it, safety chain, and the tilt or the multi-purpose head, multi-function head. Now, I just simply want to close by showing one more jack. Much the same kind of a jack. This is a telescoping jack. It has obviously a pedal to raise it and a pedal to lower. That's the only option to lower on this one. It has a multi-purpose head as well. I can tilt it one way. Okay, forward, backwards, side to side. Okay. Of course, these jaws, same kind of deal. There's a wing nut down there. I can slide these jaws around. If I could loosen these wing nuts better. There we go. And we really don't want you taking the plate off ever and taking these jaws out. If you're going to use a transmission jack to, say, remove a fuel tank for a fuel pump, we would recommend just get a couple of pieces of wood and let the tank sit across here. If you don't want to have, this maybe dig or gouge the fuel tank. Too many times, people take the plate off, they take these jaws off, set them aside, and they get lost. And then we're without these safety features for doing transmission work for what it's really designed for. So please keep that in mind and don't take this apart if you can at all help it. One last item. This style of jack here has a safety strap, and that's probably even more convenient than a chain. I got a lot of latitude. I can really cinch it up, okay? But here's the one mistake a lot of people make. And if you want to shoot to the low, let's go lower here. sometimes this hook gets wrapped up somehow around this area. And someone is like, well, I'm gonna raise this transmission, or the jack. And they don't realize the hook's gotten there. It does it just by the way you fling things around, rotate things around. And they start cranking up on it. Oh, and it won't do it this time. Sometimes it wants to stay there. And you can see what's gonna happen, if I can make it happen. You can see what's gonna happen. You keep cranking away, and they're not looking down, they're looking up at their work, which is very understandable. But they keep cranking, and all of a sudden it's really hard to jack. And all of a sudden it breaks loose, and it breaks this buckle. And I've got a broken buckle right here. It breaks the buckle and it renders it useless. It's not spring loaded anymore. And so I can get this undone. Okay, there we go. So I just buy these tie-down straps and replace the broken one, but they break the buckle altogether. But so please be aware of that. Of course, this when you use this strap, wrap it around your transmission, find a hole, strap it down. If you don't like that hole, try another one. Strap it down for secure. Maybe we should keep these straps up like that. Okay, that's the use of a transmission jack, a telescoping transmission jack. Thank you.